Hello, everyone. Yes, I had scheduled it to start at 1 o'clock, but I've done what I've got to do. So I thought, what the heck, I'll start it a little bit early. So, hello to the one that's waiting. I know there is still an advert playing, so obviously, I again. I Gaming Central. Uh, it is one what? Yeah, I were undecided whether or not I were going live. I've got up this morning, my hay fever's running rampant, so and Mr. P's just making a coffee. Hiya, Glyn, how are you? So yeah, I'm rumming and ahhing whether or not to go live. So I thought I may as well. So don't know about in Cleethorpes, Glyn, but
Hold on.
it's sort of some keep coming out and then going back in and coming out again, and not cold, but it's there's some. Oh,
Happy anniversary.
not till 29.
Nearly.
um Same as I say, it's sun keeps going in and out. It's not cold, but it's not. You know, it's. Oh yeah, you changed your username from Gaming Universe. Oh, okay, okay. Gaming Central changed it from Gaming Universal to Central. So. And as you know, Pixie changed his name back to Pixie. So obviously somebody's gone because we only got the one watching. So so hey ho, there we go. Oh, I know I meant to tell you to get when you went down to Asda.
Well,
It's all right. I'm just what I asked you to get yesterday, beginning with L. The yellow. Oh, you just decided? Just thought I'd get the anniversary video up since I. Oh, okay, okay. Well, it were our anniversary on 21st of June. Funnily enough, the longest day. And we were only talking to next door neighbour and saying when we got married 16 years ago, it were absolutely scorching hot. So I don't think it's been that hot actually since we got married. So yeah, yeah, we've been married 16 years on the 21st of June. So what's you been? Yeah. Oh, you've been together 11 years. Yeah, we've been together. Is it 19 in December? We've been together like 19 years this December, but we only got married in 2003. So yes, I mean the plan was we were going to get married before Callum were born, but my ex were being a bit, shall we say, a bit of a, you know, whatever you want to call him, and obviously it didn't go to plan, and we actually got married when Callum were about 11 months old. So So yeah, but we were married 16 years on 21st of June. And I often keep saying I'd have been out already for murder. I'd have murdered him. But
Hey,
what?
get long to your ads.
How long this time?
5 bloody minutes.
Oh dear. And just to let you know, Glyn, and this is what amazes me. I mean, I don't know whether anybody's had the same thing, but the spiced honey cake vlog that I put up the other day. Hiya, Isabella. Yeah. Isabella says he was a such and such and an absolute so and so, to be exact. Yeah, I couldn't put it better myself. But yeah, the spiced honey cake vlog that I published the other day, and me and Chris were sort of sat there in amazement within like 2 seconds of me publishing it. It came up not suitable for ads. And you have to ask for a manual review. Now, it has gone back to normal, but same as I said to Chris, it's a baking vlog. What's wrong with that?
It's not even the music, because the music's copyright free.
Yeah. So, within like 2 seconds, the minute that, hey, hiya, Douglas, how are you? It's lovely to see you. Within like literally 2 seconds of publishing it, because obviously I'm monetized, it says not suitable for ads. Hiya, Angel, how are you? So yeah, we couldn't. I was sort of sat there in disbelief, within 2 seconds, quite literally. So I mean, I don't know whether anybody else has had that problem when they've published any vlogs or whatever. I mean, yeah, I have had it. I have had it. I have had it on my live streams, but never on one of my vlogs. I mean, so as I say, it came back to normal sort of later that day, or I think it was next day. But yeah, Chris was actually watching me because, like when he edits and everything, he always like publishes it and everything. Well, I've got into doing the thumbnails and everything, so I've sort of got into it now, so I can actually publish it myself. And yeah, oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you very much. But yeah, it. I mean, Chris will tell you it was really, really strange. The minute I hit that publish button, it was saying not suitable for ads. I mean, whether it was a title or not, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But yeah, I mean, it is same as we've said, it is very strange. I mean, we couldn't understand what were going off. He's still watching that. It's all right. I'm having to laugh. If anybody knows me and Chris, like if I'm watching any of his vlogs or whatever, I always watch his ads, and he always watches mine. Now he's always moaning because the ads on my channel are a lot longer than what. Mind you, having said that, other week it 21-minute ad, and I went to. And same as I says, who's going to sit there and watch a 21-minute ad? Hey? Oh, okie dokie then, Glyn. Thank you for coming in, and you know I appreciate it. Hiya, Cosmic Kitty. Well, only thing I can say to that, yeah, goodbye. And if only thing I've got to say to Cosmic Kitty, if you're still watching, walk a day in my shoes, dear. So you know, that's all I've got to say to that person. You know, if you suffered pain I suffered, you wouldn't be saying that then, would you? Sorry about that rant. And for the people that know me, know how much pain I suffer. So back on to another subject. Yeah. Hiya, Tony. How are you? Okie dokie then. It's all right. We've just had a person in. I says it's all right, Tony. We've just had a person in. Yes. So yeah. Yes, we are. We're going out on a jaunt on Friday. The last time we went out, sort of all three of us, was when we went to see DJ Ian, obviously. So sort of Chris said to me, "Okie dokie then, Angel." I'm just typing you. You might have to put your yeah. It's not. Oh, I've got Kate in. Can you put your? I'm just gonna message you a minute, Kate. Katenator. Well, how come they keep coming back in if we've already hidden them? So obviously you saw that, and that was the same person as came in before. That's why we're going to message you about. Can you put your
email address?
Yeah. Hang on a minute. You know all I've got to say to you, Cosmic Kitty. Well, I come. Okie dokie. I have sent you an invite, Angel. Just to double check. So thank you to the six. Yeah, you can. Oh,
Hey, my favorite UK person.
Uh, he just got up.
No, I've been up for 20 minutes, but I just haven't put my glasses on. There, that's a bit better.
Now I recognise you. Now you've got your glasses on.
uh,
So it's been a while since. I'll just delete your email.
all right.
It's not letting me. Can you delete it?
I can maybe remove it myself if you want me to.
How do man don't know him, lol. Oh, it's Angel. See, what makes me laugh is how can that person keep coming back in when they've been hidden? Are they?
They are coming through what people call as their sock account because I'm guessing Cosmic Kitty has more than just 3 or 4 accounts. I'm pretty sure she has several, and she keeps on going to all of them or maybe all her channels.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if because I know with YouTube you can create a new channel on one same account of your email address, but I think that's what she's doing.
Yeah, Kate's put multiple accounts. All right.
Yeah, it has been a while.
It upsets me that they're calling me a fat slob and everything, but people that know me, such as yourself, such as Kate and everybody, know that that's not true. And if I could work, I'd work, but I can't. You know what I mean? And it's not upsetting me, but you know, obviously that person don't know me, so.
There, I removed my email address.
Oh, you've done it, have you?
Yeah, I retracted it.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So, what's the news on the move then? Oh dear.
Last month here in Minnesota, the end of this month, down to Arizona and a new life.
When? Next month?
Arizona, because July is going to be my last month here, and I'll be getting mover picked up, mover to come and pick things up on July 22nd. And on July 24th, I'm going to be hiring a maid service to clean this place. And then on the 26th or 27th, I'm going to be taking a bus to down to Arizona to finally be down there closer to family. So the days are winding down here where I'm currently at before I start a new life.
So you've got an apartment and everything sorted.
Yep, I got a place. I got the living space. I gonna be getting new stuff. I'm gonna be getting new couches. I'm gonna be getting a new TV that is bigger than my current one. I'm gonna be getting a whole bunch of new stuff, and I will also be getting a schedule set because this place is geared towards the differently abled people. People don't like it when people say that I'm using the term disabled wrong, and that me and people like Gemma are differently abled. But I just don't think differently abled is a term I've ever been used to saying, because I've been used to saying disabled all throughout the time that I've been this way. But the apartment is for the differently abled people who has disabilities, and they help with like budgeting, cooking, transportation, and employment.
Oh, that's good then. And you know, I forgive you, Kate. I mean, all I've got to say is well said, Kate. If you hadn't have said it, I probably would have done. So yes, you're excused, Kate, because she says sorry about her language. So I'll excuse her this time because she said it for me. So, so it's not long now, then.
Nope, not long. And I'll be starting a new life in a new surrounding area.
So
Because if you because if you were like because if you were watching my channel when I was in Arizona back in January, Jeanette, I had the best time of my life. I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I was so emotionally up that I just was happy to be around family. I just had the best time. And I just want that stuff to continue. And I think that's the reason why a lot of stuff with me have been happening lately. And I'm pretty sure you know what it is that has prevented you from coming to my channel. I think that's the reason why, because I haven't been mostly excited and happy as I was down in Arizona.
I mean, I think the last one I watched, did you upload one when you were on karaoke or something?
I was singing a song titled "You Give Love a Bad Name."
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's right up Chris's alley. That is, because he likes like rock and stuff. Rock, you know.
Yeah, it's just that you haven't been commenting very much on my videos if you've been watching them, but I understand the reason why, and I've since I've been staying away from you know who's that kind of made you preventive from coming to or commenting on my channel.
Yeah, yeah. Hiya, Ruby. How are you?
I don't want to bring up any names like you don't, but I just hope that you can come back as a regular on a regular basis.
Well,
It
just I know who you mean, and that certain person I've got an history with, and you know, that person had a go at me for no reason at all. So you know, I mean, it's just you know, I could say a lot, Angel, but I'm not gonna.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But you're still welcome to my channel, Jeanette. I still appreciate the people of other countries like you and Chris in the UK coming to coming to my channel. But you're still welcome. I've always liked you when I first met you last year.
What was I going to say? Yeah, your last thing were you'd love to move next door. I mean, you'd be surprised at the amount of people that said that.
I'm pretty sure
and I know why. It's because they want to taste my cake.
Well, you do make some pretty delicious desserts, and do you plan on doing other recipes besides like desserts all the time? Because people often wonder if you can create like dinner meals, breakfast meals, etc.
I have done a few. I did spag bol. I've done cottage pie. What else did I do? Oh, stew and dumplings. But in all honesty, Kate's put everyone wants a slice of Jeanette's cake.
Oh man,
it's
hilarious.
been a bit fruity now. Is Chris? But what I was going to say, Angel, is Chris does the cooking, but I do the baking. If you know what I mean.
Has Chris ever done one of your videos where he is making a meal and you film him? Because I know Chris films you when you do your baking, but have you filmed him doing his cooking?
No, because the specialities like bag ball and cottage pie, and in fact, we're only on it because Chris did a question and answers. I see what I thought. Islander of the kitchen for a baking vlog. Only because you want the cake. But yeah, like Chris were mentioning about it yesterday when he did the question and answers thing, and somebody says, when you're going to start mail order lemon drizzle, and he says, oh, you'd have to ask Jeanette, and then somebody asked him, I see what Kate's put. I'm shocked her change stretched that far. But yeah, Chris was. Somebody asked what were his favourite meals. Spag bol were one of them, and he says Jeanette does a awesome meat potato pie, and he says to me, he says, you're going to have to make a meat and potato pie. He says, and I'll vlog it. So basically, I mean, things like I do, but like the everyday cooking, Chris does.
Ah.
It's all right. He's just saying I might have to get the barbecue out soon. So, I mean, I don't know whether you can see. It's lovely and sunny here. Again.
Here it's been quite humid in Minnesota lately, and my AC does not blow any cool air. So someone on YouTube had sent me a fan in the mail yesterday, and I got it. So I've been cooling off with that.
Kate's still after the penis cookies. That's what she's insinuating.
Come on, Kate. Do I need to blow you in the wind with me?
So, but yeah, you know, I mean, same as I say, I mean, my forte is baking. That's basically, you know, just a fresh load.
But about like 2 months ago, there was this YouTuber by the name of Just Eight, and she was doing like a hashtag bacon collab challenge, and I made my homemade bacon. Saw that video. If you haven't, check it out because people have tried them themselves and they find that my recipe is pretty fantastic if you enjoy bacon.
Can I just interrupt you? We didn't get off of that. You sounded like a Dalek.
That's because I'm in my bedroom. Okay, can you?
I'm laughing at Kate. Hiya, Asgard. How are you? She said, "You
can you hear me?
That's a bit better.
Can you hear me? Yeah, as I was saying, well, about 2 months ago, someone by a YouTuber by the name of Just State was doing a hashtag bacon collab challenge where she was challenging people to make a dish out of bacon, and I made my bacon wrapped egg muffins. If you haven't seen the video, and people have tried them themselves, if you love bacon, Jeanette, try it out.
Okay, then I'll have a look. Kate says, you sneezed on me this time last year and hung on to it for dear life, then you wrapped yourself in bog roll like a mummy. I can remember that. That just seems like a distant memory now. So are you going to be off YouTube for a while then,
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a 2 month hiatus, and I'm gonna be filming a video for it tomorrow. So for all throughout the rest of July and all throughout August, I'm going to be taking time off of YouTube to get things packed up and to get things finished for ready for my move. And I'm going to be spending August getting settled into my new place in Phoenix, Arizona. So yeah, I'm going to be taking the 2 month break off of here.
Kate says she still watches it back. She says, and the look on Barry's face, at Barry's views, it were funny. So yeah. I mean, the only thing I can say, Angel, is what a way to create a first impression. Wrapping yourself in toilet paper. But hey ho.
I remember that last year.
Yeah. And then you said something about snot bubble.
Oh, Kate, I love you, but as a friend.
So I'm just replying to something. It's all gone quiet.
Yeah, it's all gone quiet.
She says it was a defining moment for her channel.
Yeah, I did name you a snot bubble there, Kate.
Yeah,
I come up with names with people in craziest ways, but some names but people may not be very appreciative, but most people love.
well, I mean, we always referred to you after that as snot bubble. You know, endearing sort of snot bubble, if you know what I mean. She says, "No, Angel, you're snot bubble." Oh dear. Yeah. I mean, I'm like Kate. I still laugh about it now. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me while I took a drink of me coffee. So yeah, we're going on a day trip Friday again. Can't tell anyone the location because it's a secret. So we are meeting up with somebody, but obviously we want to keep it secret. So, but it's we're going to the seaside mainly. So there go too. To see a man about a dog, yeah. Well, I doubt it, Kate, because cats won't go down very well with cats. But yeah, going to see a man about a dog. That's an English saying, that is, when you like going visiting or you know going to see somebody, you always say, "I'm going to see a man about a dog." you'll have to pretend it's a cat. It's all right. We're laughing about. Chris went live yesterday, and Kate was in, and she was saying, Chris says, "Oh, it says I ain't going to stop on for long. Blah blah blah. I'll say goodbye to everybody." And Kate kept saying, "Wait, wait," and then DJ Im kept saying it. He kept saying, "Wait." So we all sat there thinking, what we're waiting for, and Kate super chatted gave him a super chat. But she says just as she were doing it, her phone went dead. So
I just shared this stream out on Twitter in my community tab, Jeanette.
yeah, I would say I've already shared it on Twitter anyway, but so there she's going again. We knew there was some reason she kept saying, wait. Yeah, deja vu. Oh dear. But you know, and we're all kept saying, what we're waiting for, we were going to close it down, and then all of a sudden, you know, we realised what we're waiting for. So yeah, you know, I mean, we sort of sat there in anticipation, wondering what we were waiting for, and you know, hiya, Ray. Let's excuse me, I'm just finishing my coffee because Chris is always moaning at me. I get too engrossed in things and I'm always letting it go cold. Are you the one who eliminated Angel Muniz from your stream? No, because he's on panel.
No, I am here. Ray, I am here. There.
Kate put, yeah, he was there 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, because when there's only two people on a panel, it's kind of hard to see the person because the boxes don't appear side to side. When there's more than two, when there's only two, the image rotates depending on who is speaking. So yeah, I am here, Ray.
You know, me to deal with. Just know my account got suspended for no reason. Oh. Yeah, swiftly changing the subject. So I mean, same as I say, I mean, I've not got a clue about that, Ray. I mean, it's the first time you've ever come to me live streams. I don't know who you are, you know what I mean? So I mean, I've no idea. So no, I haven't got a clue. Are you laughing your nuts off? Are you referring to me? Because I ain't got no nuts. So it's all right. You got to know the story, Angel.
That's okay.
We were talking on Messenger one day, and she got this dress on, and
yeah, talk to me behind the scenes one day.
yeah, you know, it were just the fact that she says, "Oh, do you like my dress?" And she's looking at it, and then she looked down, and all buttons had popped open, and she were, you know, exposing herself. And I said, I didn't say anything because I just thought it was supposed to be like that. So I mean, that's sort of the, you know, that's the story behind that. You know, she didn't realise. She says, well, funnily enough, she says, I'll be stood up doorstep. She says there were police across road. So she says, I bet them policemen got the right eyeful. Address where your boobs hang out. So yeah, you know, so that's so yeah, that's, you know, the story behind her exposing herself. She didn't realise that she didn't realise she was exposing herself, and I just thought it was the design of the dress. So there you go. So now, when she gets dressed, Angel is picking buggers. Don't pick buggers on live streams, Angel.
That's hilarious.
I know you call them buggers in America.
It's rolling up.
Well, it's just that there are some parts of my nose that's hard to get out whenever I use a tissue, so I have to resort to using my fingers and picking.
Oh, I'll just blow mine. Yeah, Kate says snot bubble again.
I love you, Kate.
And Kate says you'll pull your brain out.
I love you, Kate. You're a sweet young lady.
I mean, I know occasionally I blow my nose, but at least I use a tissue. Talking of which, my nose is itching. Me hay fever's running rampant. See, this is what you're supposed to do. You know, as we say in the UK, that's the etiquette. All right. I'm laughing at what Kate's put. Sweet young lady, that's what the pastor of the church said until he seen me drunk standing at the pub door having a smoke after a wedding. After that, I wasn't so sweet. Oh dear. So, and Kate is coming to the UK in August. Even though she lives in Ireland, you know, you have to go across water to it, if you know what I mean. Part of the UK, but you have to go on a boat to it. So she's actually coming to the UK in August. And hopefully we're meeting up. So swimming over with 2 kids on the back. Another scene from Titanic. Oh dear. There's something bugging me on this computer screen, and it looks like I've got a bugger on me. For a tint, it's on computer screen, so it's bugging me. That's better. Oh dear. I'm laughing at what Kate's put. I told him I loved his service last Monday.
You know, Kate, you're a funny person.
Oh dear.
I appreciate Kate's sense of humor.
I mean, like she sent me a picture. She's like she'd been going to church and whatever, and she sent me a picture of baby fast asleep. So she says, "Oh, she might look all sweet and innocent." She says, "But you know, like in church, how quiet it is and everything." She says, all of a sudden, Saoirse did loudest fart you've ever heard in church, and I laughed at that. So yeah, you know, I mean, but here in the UK, they do say in church or chapel, let it rattle. So obviously, Saoirse must have, you know, heard the saying, and she did. She's put, oh my God, I was so mortified. Everyone turned to look at me. I mean, they probably thought it were you, Kate. You know, I mean, they probably think, you know, such a large fart coming from a baby. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? So, so yeah, I mean, they probably thought it were you and not. Oh dear. Let's pray. Fart. But yeah, I mean, you know what babies is like, Kate. I mean, they sort of they don't stand on ceremony or anything, and when you've got a fart, you've got a fart, and that's all there is to it. Hi, Eagle Eye Vlogs. How are you? It's all right. We're just talking about Kate. She was in church one day, and she's got a small baby. She says, and you know, everybody was sort of praying, and all of a sudden the baby let out the loudest fart, you know. But we've got a saying here in the UK, in church or chapel, let it rattle. But obviously, Saoirse took that to heart and obviously let it rip. So, you know, but you know, you can't control what your little ones do, whether it's wind, a burp, or a fart, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's and they're sort of not bothered about the surroundings that they're in. You know what I mean? Um, you know, bless the little heart. And Kate were just saying, oh, pardon me. She says she was mortified. But the thing is, I mean, you can't control what little uns do. So, you know, nothing to be mortified. It's all right. She's on about when Sarah were christened. I take it then that she'd done a whoopsie and a nappy then, Kate. She'd pooped. Oh dear. That's waxed and white. Oh dear. Bless. But I mean, I don't know whether I've ever told you the story, Kate, but I mean, when Callum was small, I mean, he had a lot of constipation problems. I mean, to get on some subjects here, constipation. So the doctor gave him some stool powders to soften his stools. So this says, like, you know, first day give him one, then next day give him two, and then next day give him three, and we got up to a maximum of about seven, and basically we got to about 4 or 5 on the fifth day, and we goes into his room. We were in his car, yeah, and it was like virtually plastered everywhere. I says, well, it's done the trick. You know, it's done the trick, all right. It you know, I had to strip his cot. I had to pull his cot away front wall. It were all over everywhere, bedding himself, you know. And we says, you know, well, can't say, I my lady travels. Oh, you're in Yorkshire. Oh, there you go. But yeah, it did the trick. You know, we had a damn good clear out.
Oh, it was through car wash, I think.
Oh yeah, but
Let's see.
you know, I mean, touch wood. I mean, he don't have that same problem now because obviously he's grown up. So yeah. Oh, and while I think about it, on the 1st of August, it's Yorkshire Day. So we've actually got a day, Yorkshire Day, and it's on the 1st of August.
Hey, hold on.
No, he's still there.
Be quiet.
So yeah, I mean, if you're in Yorkshire and you're anywhere near Sheffield, my lady, then come and have a coffee, grab a coffee with us.
Cost you 50 quid though.
Eagle Eye says I have my coffee. Well, I've just finished mine. I've got an empty cup. So yeah. So us York. Well, I'm not actually Yorkshire because I'm originally from
You're adopted
Nottinghamshire.
Yorkshire.
Yeah, I'm adopted Yorkshire. So yeah, you know, we have a Yorkshire Day.
Whereabouts in Yorkshire are you, my lady?
Oh, that sounds that. Yes, whereabouts in Yorkshire are you? So it's all gone quiet.
Waiting for the anticipated response.
So if you let us know, I mean, and if you're close by, I mean, we could come and meet you. Can go for a coffee, or you know, right, I've got all. I'm sat on the sofa, and when I had my toast this morning, I must have dropped some crumbs because I've got all crumbs on the sofa. So yeah, and I'm going to do quite a few baking vlogs next week. Oh, Batley.
Not me.
I don't know. Is it Leeds? I don't know.
Rings the bell.
Yeah. I'll Google it. Kirklees, West Yorkshire.
Well, where is South Yorkshire?
Southwest of Leeds and 1 mile north of Dewsbury.
Very near Leeds, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Leeds, very. Oh.
So there you go. Yeah, on the 1st of August, I mean, I didn't know that till I saw it on Facebook this morning, and it says, yeah, near Dewsbury. Yeah, because it's 4th of July tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the American.
it's 4th of July tomorrow for us Americans.
Tony's back. He says, "I was just, I'm okay, Tony. We're just talking about on 1st of August, it's Yorkshire Day, and obviously we live in Yorkshire. So yeah, I mean, I never knew there were a Yorkshire Day. Right, I'm supposed to be going and having my hair cut tomorrow because it's getting quite long. But the lady that normally does my hair for me, when I rang up about it, she's left, and the only one that's left is somebody that I don't like. So I'm undecided. I might get a mobile hairdresser out because that person she's the only one that's left at that hairdresser's now. And I don't really like her. She's got a bit of an attitude on her. And so I might actually ring a mobile hairdresser. I may as well have it done in my own home. Well, you see, the thing is, Tony, Callum and Chris I've got actually it's down here. Sorry about that. I've got trimmer, and it's like you know, you can charge it up and then you know, use it without I think it actually needs charging. But I mean, I think this were about it were about 16 or 17 quid, isn't it? But you think two of them, the amount of money I've saved, we're not going to hairdressers or, you know, or barbers or whatever. It's paid for these like probably 100 times over. You know, the amount of money that we've saved. Oh, pardon me. You know, me actually, you know, cutting their hair. But I always say to Chris, you know, every time I do Chris, he'll say, "Oh, I think my hair's getting a bit long." I went, "It's long when it's like that, not, you know, just a bit of stubble on top of your head, and it gets less and less. You're welcome to come to me. Also, Nottingham will be. Oh yes, the Nottingham's not far from here as well." So yeah, you know, I mean, Nottingham's about 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
Not all that far away, Nottingham. So yeah, I mean, the amount I cut off of Chris, it diminishes every time I cut his hair. So
let's get
we see. Well, I'll give you an example. I always put paper on the floor when I'm cutting the hair with clippers. So you imagine, I've cut Chris's, and what I cut off, I could probably fit on that envelope. Now, when I cut Callum's, it's a different kettle of fish because this grows ever so thick. It's Angel Mooney's, Tony. But yeah, you know, but when I cut Callum's, an A4 piece of paper, and we've got a great pile. So that's the difference in the amount of hair I cut off of Chris's head and the amount of hair I cut off Callum's. You know what I mean? You know, an A4 piece of paper for Callum, and it's like a big pile like that. And, you know, Chris is, you know, would be lucky if it could fill that, you know.
I'm Golden Retro says, hello, Angel Moonies. Nice to meet you. It's not Moonies, it's Moonies.
Well,
M-U-N-I-Z.
if you type in the chat, Angel, Tony will probably subscribe to you if it's not already subscribed to you. It's not bubble. Going back to that. He says sorry. Yeah, it's Tony. Eagle Eye says hello, Angel. Hiya, Ray. How are you?
Ray's in. He said he's
Yeah.
listing it on Facebook. I said, ah, it's still live.
Yeah. If you want to put your email in again, Tony, I mean, I'll invite you up. So, Ray's laughing. So he says you told him I was still live.
Dang, I missed it on one of the Facebook. No, it's still live.
Yeah. East Tennessee Explorers is Ray. So he waited for me to say me.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you were waiting for.
No.
You want when you asked the question, who wants coffee? I knew you were waiting for me to say, yeah, me. Oh dear. Well, I'm only one that you can actually serve coffee to. I mean, you can send a virtual coffee.
I can send a virtual coffee. That's about it.
So, Ray says Dr. Pepper for me.
Dr. Pepper. Ah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Hang on a minute, he's just going into. He's got his shorts on. Look, he's showing a bit of leg. Everybody turns off because Mr. P's flashing his leg. Oh dear. So, yes, he's got the short. I've actually got my shorts on, but I'm not going to show you. I only put them on when I'm in house. I don't go out to them or anything. You know. I'll get it in a minute, Tony. It keeps.
Sorry.
Yeah. Eagle Eye says, I agree with Mr. P. Dr. Pepper is ooh. Yeah, I must say, I must admit, I don't like Dr. Pepper either. So I've removed it for you, Tony. And yeah, you've just got another new supporter, Angel.
Yeah.
So oh, okay then. Thank you, my lady, for coming in, and I appreciate you coming in. Then, as I say, you'll have to message either me or Chris. You know, and we're going to have to meet up sometime. You know, I'll make a cake.
Thank you, Tony, and I would love to meet Ian the next time he comes to America.
He's actually going to Disney World, I think.
When is he coming down?
I'm not sure. I think it's sort of near Christmas sometime.
Oh.
Ian.
Ah.
Well, look at it.
No, not here. He's going to Disneyland, I think.
America.
Yeah.
Because I believe Disneyland is in Florida and Disney World is in California.
I haven't got a clue where. Angel, I've never been. I mean, I've not even been to the one in Paris, you know, in France. So, okay then, my lady. Same as I say, just messages and. Hi, Tony.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah,
Hi, Tony.
I got my camera was down. It was down on the bloody floor. What?
Well, we nearly had a bird's eye view of your floor.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done that before.
What's that?
And, you know,
What the hell?
because I've got like the webcam on actually on the laptop is
Yeah.
all that great. So
Yeah.
I have an external camera, but it's
Yeah.
also got a microphone in it.
Yeah.
And it was plugged in, and
Yeah.
I kept thinking, where's camera gone? Where's camera? And I put it on, and it was like showing carpet.
Well, that's what mine was showing just now. And I thought, I was going, hello, carpet.
Ray said Disney World is in Florida.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, Angel Rusk. I ain't got a clue. I know it's in Florida, but you
It's
know
in
where I mean.
Orlando, East Tennessee Explorers.
Oh, it's Orlando, is it?
Yeah, I went there many years ago when I was about 17.
Yeah, well, we were on about DJ Ian. I mean, I know
Right.
he's going. I don't know exactly when he's going, but I know it's sort of towards end of year.
Yeah.
So
That wouldn't be any good. I'm going live tonight. I'll be like, hello, it's Tony the Floor today. And all these people popping in and going,
I'm doing a review of the floor.
Where's Tony gone? It's Tony the Floor. It's a new channel called Tony the Floor. Yeah. But this is on it.
Yeah, it's actually 2 p.m. Eagle Eye Vlogs. It's 2 p.m. here in the UK.
It's one of them Logitech USB cameras, you know. It's a 919 1080p. I can see him.
This one that we've got is HP, I think.
Well, I had one which were 720, and I thought, like, no, it's going to be a bit naff. So if I get one what's 1080, it's a lot better. You know what I mean?
Well, you see, this is the thing.
Just put this up a bit more.
As you know, Chris has got the DJ Osmo Pocket.
Yeah, is it about that big? Is it, Jeanette? Is it? I don't know.
Do you want to show Tony your pocket?
Because I'll be getting one.
That records in 4K.
Right.
But when he does the vlogs and everything, he has to do them in 1080p because this laptop can't handle it.
Right.
That's it. Look.
Oh, it's tight.
And yeah,
Not big, is it?
and that is like a Wi-Fi thing because
That's good.
you know the things that come with it don't fit Chris's phone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, but this is like a Bluetooth Wi-Fi module, so we can see what he's filming on his phone.
Well, that's quite good.
But you see, he's had to buy this in order to be able to see what he's filming and whatever on his phone.
Yeah.
Because obviously the screen's very little. That's the screen, look.
Oh, look. I'm just checking something. Yeah, go on.
So
yeah, it's a really cool thing there, isn't it?
This films in 4K.
Is it?
But same as I say, this laptop that I'm using doesn't like.
You know laptop, do you know?
Yeah.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Chris. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hello.
So yeah, this is a laptop,
Yeah.
but it's got an external a webcam with a built-in microphone.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this has, because unless when they get back to probably end of this month, probably at middle end of this month, they start doing the gaming stuff. I mean, this has got a built-in. I don't like it myself because I was saying to them on my last stream. I said it's after 2 hours, my ears start burning, they start hurting.
Well, you see, I bought Chris some wireless ones.
Bought these, like headphones.
Yeah, but if
I don't think it's
you
compatible.
plug them in like to charge them up, but let's
Yeah.
say I'm doing a live stream and he's doing something in the kitchen,
Yeah.
he can put the headphones on and still listen to it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I bought him them for Christmas. I think they run about 20-something quid, weren't they?
Well, them were I've got all this stuff off eBay, but then that should have been £30-something, but it's £26.95 a postage. This blue ball thing, which was a slightly bit more because it's a snowball, was like
Oh yeah,
was about I think £45-50, but that's a while ago now. I could have got a white one, but I went for the retro version.
Yeah, Chris has got one down here.
When it
And
came, and I thought, what the? I forgot I ordered it, and he's stored the box over there, and I thought, what the hell is it supposed to be? And when I took the thing off, and I thought, well, where's the stand? And I forgot you had to put it on. I was like, well, what? This is not going to be good to me, is it?
When Chris ordered his, I mean, it's got a clap like a clam. I mean, I could use it on here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you've got to have the microphone in front of you, and I don't like, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. You do have to have that.
You know, I don't like it, any impediments, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So same as I said, it's just a live stream. I mean, it's all right, like if you're doing something special.
Yeah.
But it's such a lot because it's like on a boom as well.
Yeah. Oh, a boom job.
Yeah, it's one of these that's on the boom.
Oh, he's getting posh, is he?
But I think he's only used it a couple of times, hasn't you?
You're getting posh, Chris. You're getting posh.
This is a getting posh.
Yeah, he's got me. I picked that thing up. Will have been it's a month next week, my Bebop. But I think eventually when the price comes down, I think I'll get the one. What is it? The DJI? Not the Phantom. The Spark. Is it the Spark?
That's what Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to get them eventually.
His pocket.
Is it 4K? Something or whatever it is. It's 4K. Whatever it is. I don't know.
1080p.
Yeah, what? Chris says the Spark is 1080p.
Not 4K.
No.
Whatever.
You see the P4 that Chris got.
Yeah.
That films in 4K.
Yeah.
What is it? Mavic does that film in 4K?
Yeah, Mavic Pro. Phantom 3 Phantom 3 Advanced upwards. Then you've got the Phantom 3 Advanced, Phantom 3 Pro, Phantom 4, Phantom 4. All
the different things.
But you see, the thing is, Tony, you know, because they bought the Spark and the Mavic and whatever.
Yeah.
The P4s are way down in price now.
Is it?
What do you all think about the drone clones? What's that?
Oh, probably the.
So, I mean, I don't really know a lot about.
Well, I was saying to Chris when I spoke when he was on his live stream last year. I think it was last year before I took a break. I said, well, it's all new to me. I know what they are. I know what they do. But all this flying business, it's all new to me. I'm still newbie. You know what I mean?
Well, you see, having said that, Tony, I mean, Chris has only been flying his drones about a year and a half.
Yeah.
But you see, one of the questions in his questions and answers was, you know, what drone would you recommend? Something about, but same as Chris says, and he says to everybody, start off small until you get used to flying it, get used to controls and everything. And then if you crash, you've not lost anything.
Besides that, I mean, I'm not open. It's still in its box. I'm not open that until I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I know it's brand new, but I've got one. I would say it's about when you open. It's like a folded job. When you open it up, it's about that big at the most. But, you know, like the cool thing legs come out. It's about that big. But only films in 720, and I think you need a memory card for that. Well, at Bebop, it's already built in the memory already on.
Yeah. Well, most of the DJI, like Chris's Spark, and they all need memory cards.
Yeah.
The good thing about that is.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I was just doing some research. Lately, people have been panicking and being paranoid over the Google Hangouts coming, but it's not really ending. It's just the classic version because you know how the YouTube has been testing its YouTube Studio, and there's the old Classic Creator Studio. Well, the way of scheduling the stream in the Classic Creator Studio, that will be going away, but then the YouTube Studio on your PC and on your computer and mobile device, that will be having the option of still using Hangouts on there. So Hangouts is not going away, nor is it going to be permanently gone. They're just like removing the option of going to the classic way of scheduling streams of Hangouts.
Yeah, well, I bought this up a few weeks ago, Angel, because I had a box come up and it says YouTube, Google Hangouts will be going away soon. Try youtube.com/webcam or something. And we got Andrew from Poosa Studios in at the time, and he explained to us, you know, when he dropped a link in for us about, you know, what's replacing it, basically.
Google Chat, I think.
Because I think you'll still be able to have a panel form but it just will be in a different rebranded, reformat kind of way.
Oh.
Because I'm on the YouTube help page of Hangouts, and it says the classic Hangouts on air streaming experience is going away later in 2019 of what you read, and it says you can use YouTube Live to create a quick event with Hangouts on air or a custom event using the coder. Because I'm guessing that the stuff that I'm reading right now will still be there. Because it says go to live stream events in Creator Studio, click new event, but I don't know if that option will still be available, even though they say it's going away. I think that you'll still be able to do a panel form like.
Yeah. Well, some as I say, most people that do live streams do some, some sort of a panel.
Yeah. That's what I tend to do, Jeanette. Like I said before, all this thing occurs, whether it is, I think it's October it's going. When we're now in July, just barely in July. I want end of July, beginning of August, starting doing panels, because it's all like me doing a talk for an hour and a half. I was doing an hour and a half before, but everybody kept coming in and it turned out to be a 3-hour stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You break it up a lot better if you've got more people on the panel. You know what I mean? Instead of me just talking whether it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it does make it more interesting when you've got a panel, because you've got like a discussion going on. If you know what I mean.
You are then, because a lot of people keep saying who's that? She's just gone. You've just bloody missed her.
Because people have been paranoid when they heard it, and they have become almost as paranoid back in late of 2018 to the beginning of 2019 when people heard the rumors of the YouTube having a stricter monetization requirements of 4,000 subscribers and 10,000 watch hours, which I thought was pretty hilarious, because people paranoid for no reason. I understand YouTube has been having many problems, but when it comes to changes like monetization, Hangouts on air, or streaming, you need to get the facts first so that there's more of a clarification of what is going on.
The way I look at it, Angel, if you're already monetized, you've not got nothing to worry about, because you still be monetized, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just like new YouTube channels and whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, by the time I get to that stage, like I think he's just said, that awesome YouTuber, I can't even pronounce his name, but I know you know.
Angel Muniz.
Yeah. By the time I get there, it's probably going to be more watch hours and more subscribers. It'll be years off for me. As if I want modularization, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean going back to what Ray said about the clone drones.
Yeah.
When Chris did his question and answer thing.
Yeah.
You know, same as he says, he don't regret getting rid of the Spark and buying the Osmo Pocket, but he does miss his drone.
Yeah.
But it were a case of, well, he wanted the Osmo Pocket, and in order to get that, he'd got to sell his drone.
Yeah.
You know, So basically, yeah, same as he says. I mean, eventually he'll probably will get another drone, but it's money situation at the moment.
We're not teaching it. All the best ones. When I go like the one of mine, I went to the top estimate of what I wanted to pay, and I'm watching it because it says when you put a bid in, it'll say like so many people's watching it. You could be still out of bid. Just watching all this business. And I was surprised I got it for the price because they were going for a lot more than that.
Yeah.
But all the DJI ones, they're going for more what they are when you buy them.
But you see, the thing, same as Chris says, the thing about eBay and everything,
just go for good prices.
Looking for the bargains, if you know what I mean.
That's what I always keep trying to do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, he don't regret selling the Spark to get the Osmo Pocket, but he does miss the drone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he's same as he said, he's not saying that he'll never get another drone, because if circumstances change and he can get another one, he will do.
Yeah.
So I mean, he still goes out with the Yorkshire Drone Seekers, except he don't fly the drone. He films on his.
On the videos, I mean, I do sometimes, like some of his drone stuff he's done, but sometimes I just watch it, and the way he's flying it, wherever he's flying it, got some awesome. I mean, this is the beauty of drones. You've got some awesome views. You know it's a drone that's doing it, but it's like up there, wherever it is. But it's like from a plane perspective, isn't it? Because you see all the couple people down at the bottom, and you're like, oh, where's that? I mean,
but another thing is, Tony, as well. I mean, a lot of the programs that's on the television are using drones now as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the documentaries and a lot of the television programs, because we'll be sat watching something and Chris say, that's done by drone, that's done by drone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and it's like, we know somebody that's in the Norfolk Fire Brigade, and they actually sent him on a course for like a heat sensing drone. Yeah, and they actually they paid thousands of pounds for him to go on this course.
Yeah.
Specifically for the fire brigade. And what it is, like, let's say for instance a roof catches fire.
Yeah.
you can get hot spots, what they call hot spots.
Yeah.
Now this I don't know whether it's got infrared camera or it senses these hot spots.
Yeah.
So they send the drone up looking for these hot spots, so they can direct the firefighters to certain places where there's these hot spots.
Yeah.
So I mean, you see, there's all this hype about Gatwick and Heathrow and all this crap.
Yeah.
But the good outweighs the bad, if you know what I mean. You do get some that's a bit let's say reckless.
Yeah, well, I think if I was flying more frequently Bebop, I probably would have to go on the course because it's within the weight limit. But they keep saying this thing that's coming out this year for us. You got the license, all this thing you've got to do. In America, they've already done it. But I was telling them in the Canadian drone work, like I said, that it's supposed for all the best people because all the other idiots are flying these drones. They just play civics basically. Disputing people's. He said, "Well, yeah, we heard about that." I said, "Well, yeah." I said, "But I bet they're not even going on any courses."
I mean, Chris is part of the Drone Seekers, which obviously Sean in Spain.
Yeah.
And somebody within the Drone Seekers community have said there's that much constraints being put on, let's just say hobbyists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not fair to these that that do it as a job. like
Yeah.
photography drones and things
You
like
mean getting
that.
paid for it? You mean? Yeah.
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 At the end of the day, it's their bread and butter.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
you always get. I mean, it doesn't matter what thing you do. You're always going to get idiots who like give you a bad lip. I mean,
Yeah.
you could be doing it perfect, everything within the rules, always, and you get some idiots like that disputing fights, but they just think it's hilarious. You know what I mean? And
I mean, not naming no names, but there is a channel out there,
yeah,
and you name it, that person breaks all the rules in the book.
yeah,
You know, and this person reckons he's got this drone, that drone, other drone. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, I've only got 4. I've only got 4.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll let a private message you, and tell you the name of the channel.
That's that.
You know what I mean? It's
Chris, what's that, Tony? You said you were going to buy me another drone, Mavic 2 Zone, please. When you lost, I'll buy you one.
You know, in his dreams.
Guinea.
We see. Have you heard of the hobby mount straw? It's £2 a time, and
Right.
Chris goes in it every month.
Right.
It's £2.
Yeah.
And you can win like £4,000 worth of well, whatever. Hobby mounts it's called. So I mean, I don't know whether Chris, do you want to put maybe? Do you want to put hobby mounts the thing in for hobby mounts? Yeah. And it's £2, and they draw it on 1st of every month. Or
like the win stuff into there.
You can win £4 worth.
Oh,
Right.
And a PIFCO license, wherever that is. I mean, Tony will probably know what that is.
That's a professional provider.
Yeah. But
you don't get it.
Well, funny thing is, Tony, you know, Steax that Chris was out with the Yorkshire Drone Seekers.
Yeah.
He actually won it when it were about £2,000, didn't he?
Right.
And he bought the were it Zoom that he bought with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He bought the Mavic Zoom.
Right.
But when Steax won it, it were only like £2,000 worth of equipment. I mean, you can get, you can like the Osmo Pocket, and you can buy a drone, and Steax had a Crystal Sky monitor or something.
Yeah.
You know, you can get the glasses as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
the same as. You know, I mean, he does it religiously.
I think the other one I got as well. I got it within, I think, 2 weeks each other, and again that's still in its box. I keep them pristine. They keep saying, one of them actually I've had to go on, but I mean, this is more like a, well, I wouldn't say it's a cheap one. That's a goggle job, FPV, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I think it's all the legs already. This is the only thing I don't like about it, the legs already out. That's not like it's not about that big, and it flies for about 9 or 10 minutes. Still films in good nick, you know what I mean? But the reason why I bought it is because the actual thing that comes with it, which goes on the glasses, can fit in the controller, and it's just worth it for that, basically. You know what I mean? Plus, it's had some good reviews on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you see,
quite an indoor out, so I thought I'll get that as well.
Yeah. Well, you see, Chris's Steve, he's bought the glasses.
Yeah.
Now he's downloaded, what was that app called?
Saw.
It was called Saw.
So.
And from these glasses,
yeah,
it can actually control the drone. Like if he were going like that, it'd make it go up and down.
Yeah.
Turn. No. Yeah. You alter. Then you press a button, and then as you're turning left and right, the drone turns left and right.
No.
If you want to look up and down. You look up and down, that makes the camera go up and down.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like basically these glasses control the drone without you pushing any buttons or anything.
Instead of doing this for the control, your
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're talking about, I think, about £600-700, aren't they?
They're not cheap, are they? When you get the dear ones, they're not cheap. But when you get them, when they come, it's like I was looking at is it a Naffy, Power Naffy? And it's like a little zip. Someone was the Lord selling when I got mine, and there's a zipped up case, and it's like, I mean, it must be 4K, but it's not that big. And I thought I saw money for it is.
Well, I mean, look at the Spark. I mean, that's not a massive drone.
It doesn't look big enough, does it? There, if you look at it.
But you see, the thing is, Tony, when Chris had his P4, same as he said, like this bit of wind we've got today, it could handle it.
Yeah.
It's a different kettle of fish with a Spark because it's a smaller drone. It can't handle the wind as good.
Yeah. I think with mine, because they did the first version of it, which I didn't like. I nearly got that last year, but I didn't like the way the controller was. It looked stupid. You know what I mean? You put this thing on your neck and you didn't like it. So I went for the next one up from it, which is the better version. And the control's only hand size. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier to control. I think you pay for what you get, basically, don't you?
Well, this is it. But same as I say, I mean, same as Chris said, the advice that he gives to everybody, if you've never flown a drone before, better off starting small, little, and getting used to controls and what you're doing and your surround. Get used to flying the drone first, and then and then you can move on to a bigger and better drone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can't run before you walk, can you?
Well, this is it. I mean, it was like when Chris bought the Spark, he liked that particular one because of its portability.
Yeah.
When he had the P4, it was a great big massive backpack.
Yeah. I mean, what's it with all these bloody? I mean, I suppose somebody else. So he's got 40 drones in total. He flies a lot of them, right? But he's in Canada, America. He's on his panel a few times, and I said, that's true. He said, "Oh, you're not seeing one of my big." I said, "You don't need a bigger drone. Well, I'm not seeing one of my big." I said, "Well, we couldn't have that over here because we need the space." Chris said, "Put a big thing out," and it was like, "What the hell's that supposed to be?" He said, "That's my drone." And he went, "It's bloody massive." And he said, "The propellers are all long." I said, "I couldn't fly it round here." Bloody hell, hazard. I mean, mine's that B-box only about that big, probably, but you know what I mean? It's not that big. But if what do you think comes out? And he said, "The propellers." I went, "I can't fly that round here." They've got the space in America, you know, and they've got the space. He's got the land as well. He goes, he's already home. He's got all these acres. I said, "Well, you've got that thing. We haven't got that over here." You know what I mean? We're too condensed with each other.
Well, would I say not if you sort of like live where we live in? It's like an estate, and there's you've got to go a bit further afield if you want to fly.
Yeah.
So
you need a lot. I mean, if you've got a big drone like that, I mean, I nearly got that myself, but I thought I can't. It's no point buying it because I thought I've no space. I would have to, like you said, I would have to go. And plus, I don't think. I mean, I could get a bag for that, and I can take that on transport and stuff because I don't drive at the moment. I could take it on trains in the bag, go to where I'm going, fine. Well, that big thing, you'd have to have a car. Massive.
You see, a friend of ours has got the Inspire.
Yeah.
Now that is a big drone.
That just looks stupid.
You know, the Inspire is a big drone.
Yeah.
And that's the same. It's it's very big and bulky.
It's heavy as well, do you know?
You know, and the same as Chris says. I mean, when he got P4, he got the backpack and everything with it. But same as he says, when you're taking cameras and whatnot, you've got that great big bulky, thing on your back, and then you've got other things that you need to take with you when you're filming and whatever. And that's why I like the Spark, because of its portability, because it is only a small thing.
There's different versions, there's different types, because I've noticed when you type in things on eBay, you might type in that, but you might get different varieties of it or something like that. They all look different, but the price is obviously spectrum, don't you? I mean, I've been very fortunate. The ones I bought, they've all been more or less never used. I mean, some you can buy, and they've already been damaged. Selling it and they go
Well,
like,
this is it. I mean, as
I
regards
mean,
that, I mean,
well, it's not point me buying that. He's asking so much money for it. I'm saying, where's the bloody control and stuff? Oh, it doesn't come with a control. Does it come with a battery? I said, well, it's not good to me then, is it?
well, that's it.
I mean, it comes out. Yeah.
Well, it's like this. I mean, when Chris was selling his Spark,
Yeah.
somebody says, well, I'm not actually interested in the drone. But
Yeah.
you see, Chris had got 4 batteries with it.
Yeah.
I'll buy batteries off you. Well, how can I sell my Spark if it ain't got no batteries with it?
Who was that? Somebody who wanted it.
Yeah, somebody that didn't want the Spark, but they wanted the batteries.
A bit stupid.
You know what I mean? The same as Chris says.
I said they're only 60 quid off a bloody DJI. Why don't you just go get us home?
Same as Chris says. You know, if I were to sell you the batteries, how could I sell my drone without any batteries? You know what I mean? I'd be shooting myself in foot, selling you the batteries.
Yeah.
You know, and then not being able to get shot with my drone.
Well, I think the one what I got, that comes with 3 batteries. There's no links when I bought it. It comes with 3 batteries, but one of them is the extended one. It's extended life one, which means you can fly longer. I mean, each battery costs a fortune anyway for each drone. You know, they're not cheap.
Well, same as Chris says, for the Spark, you can go on and buy them for 60 quid.
Yeah, but they're not cheap, you know. So I'm saying to you, they're not cheap.
Hi, Gamer Chess, how are you? So yeah, you know, I mean, same as Chris says.
Yeah.
You know, just search for batteries because I'd be stupid to sell the batteries to you.
Yeah.
And leave my drone without any batteries, and then not be able to sell my drone. And I won't be able to use it. You know, I mean, I mean, you know, I'm not being funny or anything, but some people talk out the backside. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're always gonna get show-offs, you know.
So
any hobbies like cameras, like photography. You get a camera and then you buy the camera. I sold mine years ago, but you get a camera, it'll come like camera body's the car, it's no lens. Costs $300 stuff for the camera body. Especially if it's a Nikon or whatever it is, your Canon. Alright. And then you buy the I won't say a cheap lens, but you buy what goes with it, but you're paying more for it. So that's more money. Then you have to buy something else. And before you know it, you spend not far for $1,000, and then you've only bought a few items for the camera. You know what I mean?
Well, this is it. I mean, it's like the drones. I mean, same as I've always said to Chris, it's the initial outlay.
Yeah.
It costs the money. Once you've got it, I mean, like the Spark, you bought the Spark, but it had got 4 batteries, it got the controller, got everything.
Yeah.
The initial outlay, once you've, you know, done the initial outlay, then you've got nothing to, you know, to pay after that.
Well, that's what I wanted. I was looking for this thing for ages since November last year, and I kept looking. Like you do, you keep looking, and then once eBay knows what you're looking for, it keeps asking you suggestions and stuff. And this one come up, and I thought, well, I was watching the one at the time. I was watching a different one at the time, and I thought I'll watch both. And I waited about a day and a half before it ended, and I thought, well, if it goes any higher than this, I'm not buying it because I can't afford to pay more than this. You know what I mean? For what it is, you know. So I'm very surprised when I won it, and I thought, I can't believe I won it on the more maximum bid I was prepared to pay for it, but then I had to pay for shipping costs. You know what I mean? Which was a bit extra.
You see, when Chris got Shuttery's Spark, the guy lived in Sheffield.
So that's not bad.
You know, he messaged Chris and he says, I can come now within half an hour.
Mm.
And the minute Chris answered the door, that writ, he gave him cash and that writ.
Yeah, but if they live somewhere else in the country, it's different, isn't it?
Well, that's it. You know, I mean, and he did. I mean, like when he got Shutter the P4, the guy wanted to see it flying before he handed any money over.
Yeah.
But this guy that bought the Spark, he went and didn't want to see it flying or anything, and
yeah,
you know.
So it's just in place with that to say it works in all this business because a lot.
Oh yeah, and the same as Chris says. He says, it were like literally, oh, well, I only went out with it yesterday anyway. If just take a look at my channel. This is
They were very lucky then, Jeanette, weren't he? Because a lot of them won't trust you like that.
so it's like everything, Tony. It's just look at drawing. I mean, we have had one or two tried to scam him. I mean, he did do there were one. I'll put money in your account. Chris sat there waiting for him to put the money in his PayPal. It never arrived.
Yeah.
And then he turned around to Chris and said, "Well, I'm going to police, this, that, and other." He says, "I've put the money in your account and blah blah blah." And Chris says, "Well, until it appears in my account, that drone ain't going nowhere."
He's one of them, is he?
Yeah. So I mean, you do get them.
Yeah, but I mean, there's I know there's some iffy people like that, but I mean, you don't need iffy people. You don't want to deal with iffy people, do you?
No. And then there were another one that he started off by saying he wanted to buy the drone.
Yeah.
And I'm a policeman. And Chris says, "Well, I don't care what job you do.
Yeah.
That drone don't leave me until that money goes in my PayPal account." He's had transfers of money going into his PayPal account.
Yeah.
And like got in straight away. Now the first one kept saying, "Oh, well, I've sent money, blah blah blah." Chris says, "Well, I suggest you contact PayPal then." He says, "Because nothing's appeared in my PayPal account."
I think Chris is thick or something. I mean, when money goes in your account.
And best about it were a Sunday, and he says, "I want you to track it."
Yeah.
And we looked the address up, and it were an industrial estate.
Yeah, that's a bit iffy.
So Chris messaged him and he says, "Well, how come you want it delivering to an industrial estate?" He says, "Well, it's a surprise for my son." And then one started off by saying, "Oh, if I say I'm a policeman, they'll think I'm trustworthy." Same as Chris says, basically to him. He says, "Well, I don't trust anybody." He says, "Until that money appears in my." I
mean, I'm talking about PayPal. I've been on PayPal since I was 2001, 2002. It's a long time, over 10 years. And for the fact when people pay it, they have the email address. And they'll say, well, if they've got a name like I've got, somebody sent you about this email address so much in your PayPal account. Right? You do have to wait a short while for it to turn up. But it shows up.
Yeah.
I mean, do they think Chris is thick or something?
Yeah. I mean, Chris's exact words to him were, "You must think I've dropped off a Christmas tree." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He says, "I might be green, but I'm not cabbage looking."
Cabbage looking.
You know what I mean? And he says, "Until I see that money in my PayPal account, that drone ain't going nowhere."
Yeah, but it's a lot of money if you think about it, Jack. It's costing so much to buy it. You know what I mean? You want some money.
So yeah, there is undesirable people out there that'll try and scam you for anything that they can get.
Yeah.
So, but as the saying goes, Tony, you live and learn.
But Jeanette, I wouldn't mind scamming to get a hug from you someday. But just out of friendship, because you have been one of my favorite people here on YouTube since I first met you.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you before, mate, because I've been on YouTube for about 7 years, and one former channel another. I'm sure you've been on maybe at the same time as me, because I've been on for about 7 years now. You know what I mean? But have you only had one channel, which is the channel you're on now? You've never changed it at all?
It's changed the name slightly.
It's changed the name?
Yeah, it was just Angel Moonies before, and it's the Angel Moonies variety.
It's only slightly changed it.
Because my channel was created in February of 2016, and I did not start doing content uploads until mid of 2017.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was becoming more of a news and current events and political channel. But in the beginning of 2018, I changed the direction of my channel to where it is now.
Yeah. I thought, I'm sure, no, that's person.
Right, I've been on like nearly 2 hours now, Tony. I think it were about 1 o'clock, just before 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, because I'm beginning then, don't I? It was nice talking to you, Jeanette, though. So
Yeah. I've got stuff to do, you know, things.
And I need to get breakfast, so I'm gonna get off. And you guys have a great day.
And you too, Angel. So, thank everybody for coming in. Thank you, Angel, for coming on the panel. Thank you, Tony, for coming on the panel. And hopefully, you'll see us on the road on Friday. So, I'll say ta-ta for now, and I'll see everybody Friday. Bye.
Bye.